I wouldn't say I chose it necessarily. I mean, it was recommended to me when I left treatment that I attend AA, and so I went because I really didn't have another place to go, especially for free. And so I went outside from treatment as a default, really. But I did stay.
I first went to a treatment program. So some people just can start going to these support groups and find that that's all the treatment they need, that will work for them, going to meetings every day, in the beginning, every day.
So why did you stop?
I have done psychotherapy, I have done small group support, I have done yoga and exercise, and I find that those work very well when I combine them with ongoing support groups.
Okay.
Yes, I did try a couple of other methods. I tried to do it on my own and simply stop and not get any help. And that would work for a week or two, but never more. And I tried to become as fit as I could. And I thought if I was really athletic, then I wouldn't drink. But that didn't work either.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. You stop.
When I was newly sober, I went to an outside help to a counselor for the first few years, which helped me to stay sober, and I stopped that after a couple of years because I didn't need it anymore. The meetings themselves were enough after that.
Okay. Yeah. And stay.
I chose Alcoholics Anonymous through contact with a number of friends and family that had gone through it and were successful with it. And I like it.
The meetings give me all I need right now, which is a group of addicts that I can come to and talk about things that happen so that I can learn how to be sober despite all the situations that happen in life.
For you?
For me, it's great to be with other people who also have an addiction. There's a lot of shame associated with addiction, and being able to get together with other people that have the same problem makes it easier for me. And I learn a lot from what they do and how they do it, in terms of staying sober.
Mm-hmm.
For me now, when I go to a meeting, it is like going to, I don't want to say therapy, but it is very calming for me. I feel like my blood pressure goes down. I'm able to empty my mind of my worries and my troubles, mostly because I can focus on what someone else is talking about and then identify with what they're saying, and it helps me in my own personal issues today.
Because there's a great camaraderie and fellowship and a lot of assistance from fellow recovering alcoholics.
I am happy, especially because the fellowship, the community aspect of communing with other recovering alcoholics and other recovering addicts is extremely helpful in terms of relating to other people, sharing our experience with one another, and finding commonalities.
That addiction is a disease. There is a lot of relapse, and it is not a moral or emotional or social issue. It is the fact that they have a disease, and relapse is part of the program. What is more important?
I don't know if I'd call it a relapse. I briefly experimented with AA in 2008 for about 3 weeks.
Okay.
And I didn't think I was an alcoholic. However, when I came back in October of 2012, I recommitted and finally established a sobriety date in December of 2012.
Okay.
No, not yet. But there's other ways of relapsing besides just picking up a drink or a drug. I mean, there's other behaviors that you have.
Have you ever been in
But in
other
my treatment
treatment?
group, I see maybe 5 to 10 people relapse a year, and of those people, I would say there are even 1 or 2 deaths a year, and that is in my small group.
Okay. What is
but my sobriety date is July 1st, 1988. So I have 26 and a half years of sobriety.
I've been using support groups for almost 9 years now.
And
How long have you been in it?
I've been in it for 34 years.
Like,
23 and a half years.
2 years and 4 days.
okay. Oh, how do you do that? Okay. Yes. How long have you been in it?
26 years as of October.
Cool.
I have been doing that treatment for 9 years. I actually feel lucky. I think of the people in my life and the things I've learned and what matters to me now, and how if I wasn't an alcoholic, none of that would exist. And that to me is the saddest thing I can think of. So in a way, I'm actually grateful to be a sober, recovering alcoholic.